Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about a medical problem that's uncomfortable for men to talk about, erectile dysfunction. Unfortunately, some men do not get the help they're hoping for with some of those common treatments. But what if I told you there's now a treatment available for those men to try? Here with more on what it is and how it works are Brad Thornton and Chris McMeans. They are the co-owners of the Gulf Coast Men's Clinic. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, as many people who watch the show know, this is a topic that we have discussed at length about. And for people who have not heard about it yet, Chris, tell me, how does a male develop erectile dysfunction? Let's start there.
Well, I can tell you, this is a big problem. Like you touched on, men do not like to talk about this. Unfortunately, age, history as far as high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, even prostate issues, all that plays a part in the ED. So once a patient comes into our clinic, Gulf Coast Men's Clinic, the doctor then breaks all that down, and we also do what we call a blood flow test, so the patient can actually see what's causing that problem.
Love to hear that you all are seeing some of the physical reasons why men develop erectile dysfunction. You mentioned the age. What age do men usually start to see this become a problem?
Most definitely. Brad, you want to take that?
You know, I guess the average age would probably be somewhere around 55 or so. But we've seen patients in their 20s, and we've seen patients in their 80s.
Wow, okay, so there's a range.
Oh yeah.
Good to know. Well, luckily, if people do find that they have erectile dysfunction, you all have some services that you all offer to help with the problem. Brad, let's talk about the different services.
Yeah, by the way, the absolute best services.
Okay, come on, let them know. Let them know. All right, if you've got the problem, this could be the solution.
You know, we see patients every single day that have tried multiple different medications, multiple treatment methods, multiple doctors even, and they come to see us and we guarantee that we can help them.
Yeah, you are
and
about
that's
over 90%
exactly what we do.
acceptance rate.
Exactly.
Correct, yes.
And when they leave our office, they've got a smile on their face.
Good to know, because y'all offer what, over 300 different, you know, FDA-approved combinations of drugs, but y'all have this therapy, a shockwave therapy.
Correct.
How does that work?
Well, just to touch on that, the shockwave therapy is probably one of the most innovative therapies on the market.
Okay.
And it's a great therapy. But the way I try to explain to patients is you have to combine that therapy with another therapy that's guaranteed to get you an erection in order to receive peak performance from that therapy.
And you know, men want their peak performance, okay, everybody? So is it something where it's like you all put like a needle somewhere? Like, how does that whole shockwave therapy work? Or is it non-invasive?
Well, there's several different methods of treating ED. The most common one is, you know, Viagra, Cialis, the generic brands of those medications. Most patients that come and see us have those medicines never worked for them, or they quit working over a course of time. The good news is, even in those instances, we can still help that patient. We guarantee we can help them.
Good to know. We like a guarantee, okay? Now, for people who come and get a treatment at Gulf Coast, how often do they have to come? Is it like a one and done type of thing, something you all have to monitor? What does treatment look like?
Shockwave therapy, commonly we call it sound wave therapy. That requires a weekly visit, you know, because you want to get that treatment once a week. In between those visits, just like Chris had mentioned, we want to make sure they're getting a full erection. You know, at least 2 or 3 between those treatments. But as far as the medication goes, that we prescribe that for home use, so they don't have to come back to the clinic. You know, they use it at home. Like I said before, guaranteed results. But on top of that, the medicine that we prescribe by itself is therapeutic. So over a course of time, there's a chance that patient could get back to a usable erection on their own without any medication, not even Viagra, Cialis, or whatever. So.
And let me ask this question for all of our women out there who may have a partner, a husband, who has the problem, but is too ashamed to go, you know, get the help that they need. How can the wife or the husband talk to their husband about this and why they need to get it fixed?
Well, I can tell you this, the instant gratification we get helping these patients, knowing that in a matter of 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to change their lives. Most of our patients, we encourage them to bring their wives or their significant other, just so they can approach this problem as a team. So most of our locations are discreet. We follow all the HIPAA guidelines.
Good to know.
You know, we encourage patients, just give us a call. One phone call away.
Well, look, everybody, if you would like to give them a call, you're seeing all the information on your screen. The name of the business is Gulf Coast Men's Clinic. You can, of course, head over to their website, Fix Your ED Now, to find out more about their services and, of course, make an appointment. You can also call them at 504-581-8284. They are located in Metairie at 3445 North Causeway Boulevard, Suite 900.